Have you ever found yourself in a quiet room, fighting the sudden urge to yawn, after seeing someone else do it first? It's one of those everyday mysteries we rarely stop to question. Why do we yawn? And why is it so contagious? Even as you read this, just thinking about yawning might make your jaw tense in anticipation. But despite how common it is, scientists still don't have a single, definitive answer. What they do have, however, are some fascinating theories that might change how you see this simple act forever. For years, the most popular explanation was that yawning helps us take in more oxygen, especially when we're tired or bored. The idea made sense when our breathing slows. A big yawn could theoretically give us a quick oxygen boost, but experiments have debunked this theory. In studies where people breathed air with extra oxygen, they didn't yawn any less, and when they were given low oxygen air, they didn't yawn more. If oxygen levels don't control yawning, what does? One of the leading theories today is that yawning helps cool down the brain. Our brains are like high-performance machines, and like any machine, they can overheat. When we're tired, stressed, or even just in a warm room, our brain temperature rises slightly. Yawning might act like a biological air conditioner. Stretching the jaw increases blood flow to the head, and the deep inhale pulls in cooler air, helping to regulate temperature. Some studies have found that people yawn more in hot weather and less when they cool their foreheads with an ice pack. Even more interesting, people with conditions like multiple sclerosis, which can affect the brain's ability to regulate temperature, often yawn excessively, supporting the idea that yawning and brain cooling are connected. But that still doesn't explain why yawning is so contagious. Unlike other reflexes, like sneezing or blinking, yawning spreads from person to person in a way that feels almost like magic. You don't even need to see someone yawn. Just hearing it, reading about it, or even imagining it can trigger your own yawn. Scientists believe this contagiousness is linked to empathy and social bonding. Brain scans show that when people catch a yawn, areas of the brain associated with empathy and social processing light up. The more emotionally connected you are to someone, the more likely you are to yawn after they do. Close friends and family members trigger contagious yawns more than strangers. Even dogs can catch yawns from their owners, suggesting this behavior might be deeply rooted in social animals. Some researchers think contagious yawning evolved as a way to keep groups alert and in sync. Imagine early humans sitting around a fire. If one person yawned, signaling fatigue, the others might yawn too, helping everyone stay awake a little longer. It's a subtle form of communication, like an unconscious agreement that we're all feeling this together. This might also explain why people with strong social skills or high empathy yawn more contagiously, while young children and individuals with autism who are still developing social awareness are less likely to catch yawns from others. Yawning might also serve as a way to reset the body's alertness. Have you ever noticed yourself yawning right before something important, a big game, a performance, or even a test? Some scientists believe yawning helps prepare the body for action by increasing heart rate and sending a jolt of wakefulness through the system. Athletes often yawn before competitions, and even soldiers report yawning before missions. It's as if the body is hitting a mental refresh button, shaking off drowsiness to sharpen focus. The mystery deepens when we look at the animal kingdom. Nearly all vertebrates yawn: fish, birds, lions, even snakes. Each species might do it for slightly different reasons. Some monkeys yawn to show dominance or aggression, flashing their teeth as a warning. Penguins yawn as part of their courtship rituals. Dogs sometimes yawn when they're stressed, almost as a way to calm themselves. And if you've ever seen a cat yawn after waking up from a nap, it might be their way of stretching their facial muscles and getting blood flowing. Even babies yawn in the womb, starting as early as 11 weeks into pregnancy, long before they take their first real breath. This suggests yawning is an ancient, instinctive behavior, hardwired into biology long before humans walked the earth. So why does all this matter? Because yawning is more than just a sign of boredom or sleepiness. It's a window into how our brains and bodies work together. It connects us to others, helps regulate our most vital organ, and might even prepare us for challenges ahead. The next time you feel a yawn coming on, pay attention. Are you tired, stressed, overheated? Or did someone nearby just set off a chain reaction? Science still hasn't pinned down every detail, and that's part of what makes yawning so fascinating. It's a reminder that even the simplest human behaviors can have layers of meaning we're only beginning to understand. So the next time you yawn, remember you're not just breathing deeply, you're taking part in a universal, ancient, and deeply social act that ties you to every other person and even every other animal that has ever stretched their jaws and inhaled. And if you made it through this whole explanation without yawning, well, you might be in the minority.
Hey there, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate the effort behind it, don't forget to like this video. It really helps the channel grow, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Oh, and one more thing, share this video with your friends. Spread the love and support. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Let me know if you want any tweaks.